Hi, digital planners. This is Tina Phillips again from A Wild Plan, and today I am releasing 4 new portrait style planners. And I kind of based them on some of my last year's designs that people really, really liked, and they kind of wanted a new version of that for next year. So I made a few changes, and I also have kind of an experimental one that I kind of put out there, and I probably need to kind of go through it and explain it a little bit better. But nothing wrong with pushing that envelope. Um, so I will go through kind of like the ones that are kind of redos from last year, and I made based on some feedback I got and some of the problems that I've been witnessing people having on different groups and forums and Facebook. I think I'm hoping to address some of these issues, and hopefully it'll have a better experience for you. And so let's get started. If you'll see right here, I have the denim and mint, the mermaid, um, and then the rose gold and gray. There were 3 different ones to choose from, and the rose gold and gray kind of won out from the requests that I've been getting. So I went ahead and just made it the neutral gray instead of like the teal and the slate blue. So even though all of those were kind of well received, this is the one I kind of went with for next year. And these planners start today, August, no time like the present, from August 2018, and they go all the way to December of 2019. And they're also, I'm going to start this new process of putting both a Sunday and a Monday version in with each listing so you don't have to get confused about which one you're buying. I had too many people going, I bought the wrong one, I need this one. And so I'm just going to put them both in, get out of your way, and you choose. And should you decide to change after a month, you have the absolute ability to do so. Let's go ahead and dive right in. We'll start with the rose gold. And this is the Monday version. And if you'll notice, when you first start, when you open it up, I have added a PDF outline throughout the entire plan. You can see how many pages. This has 177 pages. And let's start from the very beginning in the thumbnail gallery. And I've added dividers. This is something new from last year's planners. I kind of started this with the teacher planner and the college planner. And I got a lot of like positive feedback from the college planner in that they liked the orientation, but they didn't want all the college stuff. They just wanted a planner. So you have a vertical cover. You have a little intro page. I've noticed people are starting to really like these, so I went ahead and put one in there. This is the remainder of 2018, so you kind of get like a planner and a half with this. So you get all the same pages up front that you do for all of next year, and that includes these upper tabs up here. You get 9. So you're basically getting 18 different dividers in there for what you want. So you have everything for 2018 and then everything for 2019. And also the mini months will click to each month that it's supposed to go to. So let's just dive right in. Go to the first month is August of 2018. The months are dated, and as you can see, when you zoom in close, it's still very clear. It's very, you can get in there and just start whatever you need to write. I do like this orientation in that you do have more to write in the months, and I extended it all the way to the bottom. I think in the college one, I kind of had other things in there for like goals and stuff like that, but that was part of the college part that people were kind of like, I really don't need that. So, so you get the whole month expanding the entire page. If you'll also notice in this design, I pushed as maximum as I could to get you more page size. And it seemed that was something I learned from last year. People are like, I really like your design. There's just a lot of it. And it gets, after a while, like maybe, a month or two in, it's kind of like, I'm kind of rose gold out. So I gave you just a little bit at the top and the very, very bottom. You still get that hint of a rose gold, and you still get the little page. I try to get really, I always try to be as realistic as I possibly can without causing too much page weight as well. And I also took away the tabs from the side because, again, I was trying to give you more page sizes or more page space in there. And so I kind of brought my little ripped page idea back and put a secondary nav. And that way your tabs, which are your personal tabs, are more important than those months. So the months are still there. You still have them. And you also have a nice little underline showing you which month you're in. And you'll also see that on every page afterwards. And that way you're not going to get lost. And should you add a page or something that's outside of this planner, or just use a different, like one of the workout pages or something that you could also duplicate and move into August, all you have to do is just put a line underneath it to mark it, and so it's a whole lot easier for you. So in each month, you kind of have to look at it when you're looking at this planner. You have the month. The month does not link to anything other, but I did this on purpose because I wanted you to have flexibility. And one of the things I noticed that in some planners, all you get is just the grid, and you're supposed to use layouts as inserts, and that gets very weighty. So, and I'm not anti-insert at all. I do think that they're necessary for some things, but I think I was trying to go for the 80%. What is it that 80% of people that they'll use? And that's usually the weekly, the daily. So I gave you a bunch of different versions that are templates. So you have kind of like a little quadrant thing and a vertical. You have it in a more horizontal, and then you have an hourly type of week. And it's up to you which one you choose, and you can just duplicate. You can even like delete these each month if you want to. If you want to try different ones, whatever, that's up to you. So then you also have a daily. So if you want to just use the month and the daily, we have daily pages. That is all up to you. And the beauty of that is that's why you don't want things linked, because you have that flexibility. You're not going to break any links or whatever. And then including inside of each month, you also have a monthly budget page, and then you have a blank page for inserts if you want and decide to use them. So you kind of have this, like, you just have the tools you need to build, and you have a lot of flexibility in this planner. And you can also always use the bookmarks that you create, that you can just create bookmarks for whatever you need and for what pages you need. So you can kind of see in the thumbnails from divider to divider, this is an entire month. All of this is an entire month. And you just go from there, and you just take each month at a time. So when you get to September, you'll see that the little icons change to September and everything like that. So that's what you get for each month, and you get the entire, the rest of this year. And let me go towards the back here. And each of those tabs at the very top, the 2018 has its own tab set. So you can kind of separate these out. So at the end of, you have extra tabs, and they're just blank, and you can decide what you want to do with them. And the cool part is I've also added, this is something new, I have given you both a Keynote file and a transparent PNG of this page mask. So you can put whatever you want to in there. Let me kind of give you a demonstration of what that is right there. And this was coming from Keynote. So that way, this is the Denim and Mint version. And you can actually put your own pictures and things like that, or whatever you want to in, without really worrying about messing with the navigation. So there's that. And then you also get a Keynote version of just the boxes. And these boxes are the same size vertical as they are in the horizontal. So all you have to do is rotate it. So that makes it a whole lot easier. The other thing you get, because it's like, okay, well, I wanted dated because I wanted everything dated. I did make it easier for you. So with each planner, not only do you get the Keynote and the PNG files for Procreate. That's if you decide to use it. You also will get on the author page, you have links to tutorials. You have color code keys for the planner itself that coordinate, that I used inside the planner. So you have that. And then you get a sticker set. I know I put a little poll out there a little while ago on what people preferred, because I do need to get these planners a little bit cheaper. It seems like a lot of people are kind of coming down. I do try to put a lot more quality in my planners. And that usually came with like a really nice set of stickers and stuff like that. But since I'm also repeating some of these designs that some people are kind of like, I don't want to pay for the stickers again, I'm going to give you a different set of stickers, and let me show you what those look like. And these are more functional stickers. So like this is the rose gold and the denim and the mermaid and the watercolor one are all going to come with the same set. You get 4 pages. Well, I guess you could call it pages if you want, but because I don't have the font, I did not make this font. I do not own it. I tried to make as many. I went through a bunch of different Instagrams to find what people label those tabs. So I made a ton of different labels for you, and you have it in dark gray. You also have a whole number set, and these are all pre-cropped. So all you have to do is just select them and copy them. So they're all individual. And you can see that. So all you have to do is just like click on it. Or, I'm sorry, lasso it. So these are all individual. So you just copy and then paste it wherever you need to go. Okay. And then you also get colored version. So, and these are all these are using those same color codes for each planner. So you get like 4 sets, and these are all individually cropped. You don't have to sit there and crop an entire month out. You can just take this whole thing and individually just place them as fast as you possibly can. So I'm trying to knock down the unfun part. I also gave you a white version of these, and this is using GoodNotes free paper, their dark paper, so you can see that, and then it won't interfere. So all you have to do is just lasso that tool and copy, and then paste wherever you need it to go. So that's going to happen with each planner. Let me go ahead and just kind of go through, because each planner inside, the guts are the same, so to speak. So you have, like, this is the mermaid version. And again, you get the nice color at the very top and a little bit at the bottom without being too obnoxious. You get that same mask that you're going to get with everything else. Let me go ahead and show you the other little freebies that you have. Not freebies, but the extra stuff that comes with the extra planner next to the tabs. So after the tabs, I've also given you the extra pages. And this is the 2018 version. You get a line version, you get a grid, you get a dot grid, you get a blank. And then you also get, I've revamped the workout page. So it's only one page, so it's only 1 week at a time, but you get some notes. You have a master grocery list. You have a weekly meal plan. And once again, I revamped that to only fit in 1 week. And then it goes to the 2019 year at a glance, this is the Monday version. So, so that's kind of like that in a nutshell. And then you get the entire 2019. So let's see, let's kind of revamp that. So you get a ton of pages, the rest of 2018, the entirety of 2019. You get number stickers. Let me go ahead and show you the number stickers that come with the mermaid one. Let's see, these are the mermaid one has more colors in it, so you get like 8 sets of stickers. All for the same price. So if you really like mermaid, I just kind of got carried away because I really like the mermaid colors. And then this one, let's see, the denim mint one comes with 5, because they have the denim blue. And once again, these are all pre-cropped. And I will do the watercolor stickers, the watercolor one, a little bit different because there are different things in that watercolor one. Come on. So you have like a bunch of different sets for that as well. And the watercolor, I'll go ahead and just do the watercolor one for right now. Let's see, 2019. And the watercolor one that I did is a little bit different in that you have that little color band up front, and those are your tabs. And you'll notice that there is no spiral. And I'm pushing the envelope. I know. People are kind of like, oh, where'd the spiral go? But I actually have had people ask me, why does it need to be there? And so I decided to kind of address that. And also I've also had questions about, what about, I want my tabs. And there's already so much of that out there. I really do want to try to do different types of things and not be just another tab, planner kind of thing. I'd like to push that envelope and make these a little more creative and make them a little more where people can feel artistic with them. And I will start doing some art journals this year too. I wanted to get the 2019 planner stuff out first. And I try to do something a little bit different with these in that each one has a different color. There's a lot of color in this watercolor one. And you'll notice instead of just an underline, you actually get a little watercolor dot and a swash with each month. And the biggest difference with this planner is the very top part. And you'll also notice there is no bottom part. It's very, very super clean, but very colorful at the same time. So it's almost like you want to see what each one, this is September, October, November, and then December turns purple. And then you get all the same things that you do with, except the extra tabs are extremely colorful. You also get the Keynote file, and you get the PNG transparency thing if you're a Procreate user, that you can go ahead and mask things in here and have a lot of fun. The arrow is a little bit different for the tabs, if you'll notice up there. It kind of shows up when you're under the tab, and you can either use this to put whatever you want to on there, or just put pictures on there and put stuff behind it. I kind of think people tend to put things behind these. That way it's easier to change out. This is the other thing I kind of played around with, is I gave you ombre stationery. And you get like 4 pages of lined ombre stationery just to kind of play around with. This was just kind of a fun thing. I'm experimenting with trying to make things look like stationery versus just plain old stuff. So you can get a little more creative with it. And then you get the grid, you get the dot grid, you get the blank. And then again, you get the workout, all that great stuff. So you get the same things in there. And again, at the very back of the planner, at the very bottom of that planner. So it's a lot easier when you look at the thumbnail, you can kind of see where you are. Visually, this is a much more colorful. This is probably the most colorful planner I've done. And I really liked it. I like how this came out. I hope you guys like this too. I'd like to experiment some more. And you also get the color code keys as well, and the numbers and the tab labels. There you go. I'm trying to talk today. So that kind of is the run through for these planners. I will get some undated versions of this as well out there, probably in about a week. And that will just go through January through December, because since it's undated, it doesn't matter when you start. And that's all I really have. This was a labor of love, because I had to actually do 8, because I really, you have to do both the Monday and the Sunday start. And one of the reasons why you're like, why am I getting so much stationery? Why don't you just make these inserts? Well, I will tell you, because inserts do take up a lot of memory. They take up a lot of space, especially when you get into a few weeks and days. If you start doing that, it's a lot less memory or megabytes to just have it in the PDF to begin with. And the other problem I noticed was when people would use a lot of stickers and they used an insert, every time they wanted to move those stickers, they kind of had a problem where the layout would come up with it. And that kind of solves this. And that's why you're getting like 3 different versions. So you pick it, and then it's already part of the template, so you don't have to worry about that. So I tried to be as flexible as possible. These were the 3 that I found people kind of used the most and wanted the most. So if you have other feelings about that, I'm more than willing to listen, and we can maybe make changes for next year or whatever, because I do have some time until January to change out what kind of versions people want. I'm also open to different themes that you might want to have, because the other reason it takes me a while to get these is because I have to set up the structure for this. And now I can kind of make designs a little bit easier the way this is all structured in the software that I use to create these. So these will be up in the store today. Nothing like making it to the last minute. So if you are part of my VIP group, stay tuned, because I will be sending out an email today also addressing this and addressing some nice little goodies. So I'll be giving you guys a nice little treat. So I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you enjoy these. It was a labor of love, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.